Hey, what's up, brown person? How you doing, man? You turned off Bloom? Well, everything actually. I don't know. I'm just, I guess, just to change things up. It's just nice sometimes to have a little visual change every now and then. So every now and then I decide to like turn settings down, and then like when I get tired of boring bland colors, I turn the settings up. Yeah, like I turned everything off, even shadows. Chat on the laptop doesn't seem to be working. There you go. Hey, what's up, Kirby? How's it going, man? Not played Genshin in so long, really? Wow. When did you stop playing, man? Looks nice once in a while. That is true. Yeah, exactly. Just for a change. Just to change things up every now and then. Last year. Okay. So which who were the 5 stars on the banners when last time you played Kirby? I turned everything off. I turned Bloom off and ZZZ. Everything looked clean. That is true. Like everything looks a lot prettier, like with Bloom on. And like at some point you just want, so you just want to change the things, change the pace. Like I actually really appreciate that about some software companies, right? Like like I don't know, I can't cite a specific example, but like there are certain software companies, they don't really like, obviously like they do like security updates to their stuff, but every now and then they also do some visual changes to their UI and stuff, and it helps keep the UI fresh. Like makes you feel like, oh, this is new. This is new. Like it makes it feel nice to use every now and then. I think it was Farina. Oh man, that was I guess. Oh, I mean, you decided to stop playing Kirby. Cypher released. Releases in a few minutes. Oh, a few minutes ago. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think YouTube's my homepage. YouTube recommended me Braxiphone's video over. One year ago, Kirby says he stopped a year ago. 1 year ago sounds like that sounds like Farina's release. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a rerun. Rerun. I mean, I could be wrong. Was her rerun already a year ago? Let's dispatch. We are at the very end of 5.6, Kirby. We're at the very end of 5.6. We are a few days away from 5.7. Hi, what's up, Mitsuki? How's it going, man? You know, I found this event to be kind of refreshing. Like, it was okay. It was sort of fun to a certain degree. Oh man, that guy had the same idea as I did. Oops, little too high. Nope, that's mine. Why did no one get this thing? I found this event to be kind of refreshing, but like at some point I just kind of got tired of it. It's obviously it's not my fault. Right? Sorry, that's not Hoyo's fault, right? It's just my fault for having like 3 of my own accounts. So like just within the last 2 days, I have done this event like let me see, 3 times over, and it kind of gets tiring at some point. Kind of gets tiring. Especially because like not all of them are like super fun. Yeah, they're like they're not bad. They're just not all as fun as like the others are. Oh god. Oh god. He's coming for me. Okay. I just barely. Oh come on. Should have got that one. I also hate that these aren't climbable. Mine. Uh-oh. Get away from that guy. Okay, let's go. Oh god, he is... Okay, no, we're good. He's not coming from me. He is coming this way. I hate that there's like a giant beacon on me because I'm in first place. Oh god. Okay, can you get the beacon off of me, please? I know that I'm in first place. I guess it makes you suffer from success. Okay, there he is. Just barely missed me. Am I? No, I'm not player 1. I'm gonna take a guess here that player 1 is the host. Or is it all hosted by Hoyo? I'm gonna take a guess that it's all hosted. It's one of you actually hosts the game. So like one of you have a distinct advantage over the others. Oh my god, that's so like okay. I hate. This is why I really hate like mini games that involve Kinich's like skill, because it's just so clunky. Oh, come on. Oh, no, darn it. Okay. I severely underestimated how fast the guy could move. Nope. Not good enough. We are all gonna explode here in a moment. Oh god, I'm gonna explode. No. Alright, wow, that was really close. I have 30 pulls for Skirk, 0 pity on 50-50. That's not looking too good, Mitsuki. Not looking too good, especially because Skirk is on the first half. So you're only gonna have about half a patch's worth of time to save up some pulls. Hopefully you get lucky though. That's what Hoyo wants us to think. Pulled Ayaka in a chronicled manner because I was impatient. Man, why would you pull Ayaka now that she's literally about to get power crept? Yeah, you pulled Ayaka now that she's literally about to get power crept right before the patch that her like upgrade releases. Ayaka is pretty. Hey, Spartan. Spartan, somebody who speaks your language. This gang is top tier, but not as OP as predicted. I guess the fact that she is very team restrictive balances that out. Jeez, this is so cringe. They give us these like quote unquote fun mechanics, and then they apparently are not very well designed. Oh, am I gonna be the thing here? Oh no, my number is not red. I'm probably good. Oh, what? Oh, I ran out. It's always Molani's challenge here, and who's the other one? Varesa's thing that I'm constantly running out of phlogiston on. I just cannot for the life of me keep an eye on like these tiny little red dots. Like I guess they're called phlogiston, right? Yeah, on these tiny little red dots that are out on the map. Oh, this guy seems to be pretty good at controlling this bird thing. The Cuckoosaur, I believe, is what it's called. When I got to be the Cuckoosaur for the first time, it was awful. I hated it. I just couldn't. Like I hated the Cuckoosaur controls when it released, and I still hate it today. I think I just barely eked out of being the Cuckoosaur there. Although becoming being it isn't. I guess it's kind of like a game of tag, and like when you become the Saurian, it's like you are it. I guess it's not so bad being it, because like you still get to collect coins. In fact, you have a pretty big advantage. You have a pretty big advantage when you are it. Got a feeling that I'm gonna be it next round. Yep. I still really hate the Cuckoosaur controls, man. It's just so stupid, because like there was this one time where I was doing like a challenge. I was doing like a challenge in, I don't remember which part of Natlan it was in. I don't remember which part of Natlan it was in, but it was just awful. Because like it was a kind of challenge where you had to go through rings, or like sometimes it wouldn't be a ring, sometimes it would just be like a solid closed ring, like a flat disc in midair, and you have to break it. You have to left click to break it, but for some stupid reason, sometimes when you click, right, like to do like it's like corkscrew mid-air attack, for some stupid reason it just locks you into a stupid plunge attack. locks you into a plunge attack that you can't exit out of. Even though I did not hold left mouse button, I just clicked. And like there I am in the middle of my timed challenge, running out of time and running out of phlogiston. Like, you know, going straight down. Because for some stupid reason, they can't get their controls right. Turbo Granny! Okay, what a name. And a decent sub DPS for Skirk. Wait, who's that? Ayaka's perfect in every way. A decent sub DPS for Skirk. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Even though Skirk, what's the word I'm looking for? Power creeps Ayaka. You can actually put Ayaka into the same team as Skirk. It's just like a full-on, like, you know, full-on, what's the word I'm looking for? Team that you just keep rotating your abilities on. Haha. Oh, darn it. Why isn't anyone getting this? This one for me was the easiest for the it guy, for the Saurian, because like the whatever it's called, the green dinosaur looking thing, is a lot easier to control. The controls are a lot less stupid. He's just hyper focusing on this guy. Oh, what? That still got me? That's dumb. Yeah, it's all. I thought that the controls on this Saurian, well, not the controls, but like being it in this specific challenge, Azurelight challenge, a lot more forgiving as the Saurian, because like the AOE of his attack is a lot bigger, and like the arena here is just a lot smaller. There's just so much less space for the runners, I guess is what I'm gonna call them, to run around in. Oh, darn it. Oh, what the? Did not go for it for some reason. Oh, you know what? I bet some of these guys are probably playing on mobile. Yeah, some of these guys are probably playing on mobile. Oh, he's got that one. Oh god, that was close. I was a bit too greedy there. Still going for it, even though I knew that the Saurian was looking at us. Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh, well, there you go. Okay, get away. Oh, what? Okay, I guess. Whatever. Alright. Sure, I'm fine with it. Those coins. Oh, I missed. These are probably a lot of the more casual players remaining, because it's the last few days of the event, and these are probably like the casual players, like the working adults, or like the players who just don't care so much about FOMO in Genshin, that that they're playing every single day. So they just log in every now and then when they remember to log in, and then they're like, oh yeah, that's right, there's an event, and then cool. But most of them are are a lot more likely to be playing on mobile. This guy's just spamming. He's not even like, okay, I guess he is aiming to a certain degree. It's just, are these guys buddies? Are these guys friends? Because they seem to be just not completely ignoring me. Oh god. Natalie said F off. Alright. Sorry guys. Couldn't afford to get distracted. Anyway, so Turbo Granny, I called out your name. Season 2 is out. How are you doing, Turbo Granny? Is Emilie worth it for Kinich? Emilie. Oh wow, what a question. Ion, for now, from what I can see in the quote unquote meta, I know you probably don't care about the meta, but okay, hear me out. By meta, I'm talking about like the trend of I'm talking about the trend and the pattern, right? And like the current state of like team archetypes, available damage dealers, and available supports for different team archetypes. I have all top DPS in the game. Oh, okay. So you definitely are a meta guy. From what I could see, Burning doesn't really have anything going for it, except for Kinich and Emilie. In fact, like Burning hasn't even been reworked. They haven't given us any characters that do anything to Burning. They just gave us characters that do more damage when enemies are burning. Right? And that's a very different thing from someone like Nilou, for example. Right? Nilou doesn't do more damage when enemies are producing bloom seeds. Right? She changes. Right? She changes what Bloom does as long as you fulfill her kit requirements. Right, and so somebody like shoot, what's her name? Chevrus, for example. Chevrus doesn't augment overload. She just becomes a really good support if you fulfill her kit, which just so happens to be made up of characters that make up a team that does a lot of overloads because it's pyro and electro only. Right, whereas Kinich and we don't have anything like Nilou for burning. Right, the only thing we have is something like Chevrus for burning, which are Emilie and Kinich. So, if you have Kinich, or if you're planning to get Kinich, and like for example, if your goal is to get as many of the top tier DPSs and like be able to form the best teams in each team archetype on your account. If that's your goal, then I would say getting Emilie is worth it because she's one of one of the better supports. Well, off field damage dealer, whatever, right? Like quote unquote supports for a burning, not for Kinich specifically, but for burning. Meets the stream because I only gaff about chat. Well, you probably don't hear me right now, Itzy. What's up, man? Just trying to say hi. Mitsuki, you said you're Luna? Has Kazuha fallen off in Abyss? No, I don't think so. He's just not as useful nowadays because a lot of the newer enemies are not very crowd controllable, and or they don't require what's the word I'm looking for? Plus the fact that now we have other similar options to Kazuha. Right? The fact that but fallen off in terms of value, Yes, right. It's like when there's a 7-Eleven like 3 blocks down the street from your house, right? Of course, whenever you wanna have a midnight snack, whenever you want to have a midnight snack, you go to that one and only 7-Eleven, right, to buy some snacks at midnight. But when a new 7-Eleven just so happens to open up 1 block down the street from your house, of course, you're never going to go to that 7-Eleven 3 blocks down the street from your house, right? You're going to the closer one, right? So it's, yeah, now that there are more options, now that there are more options, there are, yeah, like the value, and even if they are all like equidistant, all right, even if they're all like at the same distance away from your house, that 7-Eleven that you used to go to 100% of the time, now you'll only be going there 50% of the time. Yeah. So in terms of value, yes, because mostly because we have other options now, like than Kazuha, and in fact, some of these other options are like hyper specialized, right? Like they feel awful for new players because a lot of the time new players will not have like all the right pieces to fulfill all the requirements to make the most of these hyper specialized supports and or DPS's kits. Like for example, uh, Skirk, for example, Skirk and oh no, Skirk and what's her name? Escoffier. Escoffier, for example. Escoffier is a very hyper specialized support, but because she is very hyper specialized, obviously she's not going to be very flexible in terms of team building. So Hoyo has to balance out that fact by making her much better at what she does than somebody like Kazuha or Zilonen who can do the same thing, but for a lot of different team archetypes. And it makes sense, right? It makes sense. It's fallen off, yes, but like he still has his value that he is like a very good all rounder. Right, for a new player, Kazuha is absolutely amazing. Not only in combat, right? Not only in combat, not only supporting your damage dealers. Like he does good crowd control. He's really good at overworld like exploration, right? Because not only like he reduces your sprint stamina, he's animo, which means like you put one more animal on the team, then you have even less stamina consumption, and you run faster, you move faster. Yeah, right. Like it's just yeah, it's somebody like Kazuha is just a godsend for new players. He still has his value. Zelonin, sure, say a similar thing, but for like her like overworld stuff is mostly for Natlan only. Well, it's usable outside of Natlan, I guess. Not supposed to be on because I'm supposed to be asleep. I'm trying to be sneaky and not get caught right now. So I got no audio. Just came to say hi. Onoko, you okay? Well, you have no audio, so you can't hear me. But hey, please note that I also said hi. What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going? I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. I hope you don't get caught in 4K. Hey, cheers, Mitsuki. Appreciate it, man. Wow, we got a lot of people in chat today. I have not had this many people watching in like 2 years, I think. 3 years. Anyway, now that we got a bunch of people in chat, hi, Onoko. Yeah. Now that we got a bunch of people in chat, should we talk about Skirk? Does anyone want to talk about Skirk? My parents are outside my door right now. Pray for me, bro. Oh, jeez. You're like Noko, you're like in Jurassic Park right now. Like that scene where that Velociraptor was in the kitchen looking for the kids, and the kids were like, a spatula? No, not a spatula. Like a kitchen utensil, whatever it was called, fell on the floor, and like the Velociraptor was like sniffing at it, and the kid was right there in front of in front of it. And he just barely didn't see him, and then the big sister, like made some noise to get the Velociraptor away from her brother. She is peak. Are you talking about Skirk Keiju? DPS wise, I can definitely agree with you on that. Mathematically, obviously, these are not confirmed numbers, right? Like she hasn't been released, so we do not have 100% confirmed final numbers just yet. But oh, okay, there. We do not have 100% confirmed final numbers just yet. But from what I've seen, she seems very endgame. Very modern endgame numbers. Oops, that was lucky. Oh god. Okay, get away from you. Get away from you. Oh jeez. Wow, okay. I can usually still get away from that, but for some reason then it couldn't. You know, I'm confused. Like, when does this... so now it's like, okay, and then there it is. Like, it suddenly... Sometimes, like, it just goes straight. Right? It doesn't drop in elevation. But for some reason, sometimes it does. And, like, I have to, like, spam spacebar to maintain the elevation. How does that work? Like, when does it do that? And when does it not? Like, right now, okay, like, it's dropping in elevation. I'm not having to constantly press spacebar to maintain elevation. Do I have to press E again? Like, if I press E, do I just drop here? Or, like, will it reset the thing? I know I'm asking a question, and, like, I'm really hoping that one of you guys is going to answer that for me, but I actually can't look at chat. I just don't want to... I'm not very good at video games, okay? And I do not have very fast reflexes. I'm an old dude, so I'm actually kind of slow. Oops! What? God. Yeah. See, I couldn't even keep an eye on my phlogiston, I guess. Oh God! I just ran into that one. Okay, the Saurian this round probably has more points than me. Oh no, for some reason he didn't get more points than me. Okay, darn it. Alright. Oh! Yeah, see, I just wish I knew when that would happen. Like when oh God. Just can't keep an eye on that phlogiston, man. Just too slow for my own good. Oh, I'm player 1 this round. Okay, I still don't know this, by the way. Like, so multiplayer, like, co-op challenges like this. Does the host, or sorry, does player 1 actually host the game? Oh. I looked at my phlogiston, it was like, it was at critical levels. Oh, well, I'm not... Okay, that was... Almost ran into that one. Oh, well, I also was literally hugging the Saurian right there. Oh, what? Oh, I ran out. Darn it. Can't keep an eye on my phlogiston, man. Alright, we're good. My sister woke up. I'm gonna leave because she's about to snitch. Well, good luck to you, mate. I actually need to lock in. What the heck? Lock in what? Just your average dog. Genix. Who's Genix? You wanna go to Genix's stream? We need some need to come back to my brother, RJ. I am RJ, he is RJ. Okay. RJception. Mavuika, is it possible that she can be power crept by Bennett still? Well, power crept how? Power crept in what way, Keiju? She didn't power creep Mavuika, therefore she is unplayable. Alright, I like that. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, dark Nivkut. Should I be reading your name as Knight? Ben is so powerful. Is he the end game? Hey, I recently heard something about Bennett's lore, and it was from Kettle Toro. It was one of her shorts again. Night. Okay, no, I was just kidding, man. Okay, yeah. Thanks. So apparently, I don't remember the specific details of it, but like, so apparently Bennett, something happened. Bennett is from somewhere in Mari Javari. Something happened to Mari Javari, and then somehow Bennett's like the only survivor. So like, is he some kind of god? Like, is he actually the Pyro Archon? Like, was he? Is he like the empty shell of the previous Pyro Archon or something? Is that why he has so, like, he's so unlucky? Bad luck. Bennett is a reincarnation of Shibalanke. And the thing is, too, is they have... You remember we saw Shibalank? Right? He's a little kid. I don't know... no, I guess, like, Shibalanke's character model is that of an NPC child. So it's not really like Bennett's... it's not really Bennett's character model. Right? But Bennett also just so happened to be not an adult character model. So was that done on purpose? Oh, darn it. Okay, I didn't want to get off yet. These little red phlogiston dots on the floor are like everywhere, but for some reason I just keep missing them. And I'm sprinting. Yep. This guy's just sprinting. He's not even... He's not even trying to get the red dots of phlogiston on the ground. Also, I'm confused. Like, what are these? Like, oh god, that was... I thought that was like the thing that you bump into. Apparently it wasn't. What are these like little like bull-looking things? Apparently it seems like we can push them, but I don't know what they do. They don't really seem to do anything when we push them. At some point it looks like they explode. Nope, didn't make it. Darn it. Oh, got that one. Yep. How did he not get exploded? You're right next to each other in the explosion. Plot armor? The guy's got plot armor. Oh, no. Did it just squeak when I stopped? I think I heard a squeak when I stopped. Like, you know how like new shoes will squeak on a shiny surface when you, like, I guess when you rub it hard enough on the floor? Like, you know, like you slide kick on the floor? I don't know what it's called. Oh god. It's him! Oh god! No! Oh. Okay. Oh dear. This is not great. This is not great. Pretty good. Ion and Dark Knight, are y'all still in chat? You guys were actually the only ones talking about Genshin here. I mean, I don't mind people chatting it up in chat, but I really could use the interactions. Okay, well that actually went... Seems like it went faster than usual. Hey, what's up, Dark Knight? You alright over there, man? Okay, yeah, that's right. You guys planning to pull for Skirk? Mathematically, her damage ceiling seems to be pretty top tier. She's definitely, yeah, she's definitely a modern 2025 DPS. Unfortunately, oh hey, what's up, Grant? How's it going, man? Oh. Unfortunately, that also means that she is just like any other top tier 2025 DPS. Team restricted, hyper specialized. And unfortunately, it is the formula that really that makes the most money for Hoyo. Are you pulling for Skirk? I am, yeah, because like I'm already all in, right? Like I already pre-invested into Skirk. Like I got a Escoffier. I even pre-farmed for her signature artifact set, which unfortunately apparently isn't even her actual best artifact set. Which, man, I'm so mad about that. Like how I'm so mad about that. I spent so much resin farming that stupid domain, that like super inefficient domain. Because I do not have Varesa, so I don't care about the plunge set. It's not completely useless to me because I have Jian Yun on 2 of my 3 accounts. So at the very least, like I can like when I'm bored, I can somehow try to put together a plunge set for whoever I want to run with C6 Bennett, Farina, Jian Yun. But that's not really something I ever aimed to do. FTP so was thinking that weapon to use FOTD. Sorry, FOTD? This is is FOTD. Okay, I can't remember the name, but are you talking about the craftable sword from Fontaine, the Fontaine craftable sword? Is that, I don't remember its name. So I don't know like what that abbreviation is. Nope. Missed your opportunity, my dude. Missed your opportunity. You did not grab a big coin that was closer to you. Trying to, oh god. Trying to beat me to a coin that was closer to me. Ooh, oops. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, come on. Just as my cooldown was about to go. You have 10 coins? How did that happen? Oh. Oh god, I ran into that one. Ran into that one. I had to take my mouse. I had to take my hand off my mouse to mute and unmute my mic and to cough. And here I am falling apart. Oh. Still can't keep an eye on that phlogiston. Man, I just barely got it too. How does that guy have 80? What is he doing? How is it possible to still be at 80 when everyone's at 200, 300? Is he doing it on purpose so that he can be the... Oh, dear. I think he's doing it on purpose so that he could be the Saurian. Yeah, I think he's doing it on purpose. He's just constantly jumping up and down and making these water spouts. How did that get me? Oh, just so happened to miss that one. Oh. Oh god, that was close. Oh, so okay. Now I just noticed it. So apparently I'm not host this time. Because like when I got like this like unlimited phlogiston thing, it didn't happen instantly. There's like a almost 1 second delay from when I touched it to when it filled up my phlogiston. And it's so laggy. Okay, I'm just noticing it now that the delay in when I touch coins and when I actually get them is so long. What is... Okay, I can't... There's no, like, indicator of ping between me and the other players. Finale of the Deep. Oh, thank you, Franku. Thank you, man. Finale of the Deep. So, FOTD. Okay, thank you, yeah. So, hang on. What was Grant's question about it? Finale of the Deep, yes, the craftable. Where was it? Oh. You know, YouTube really could use, like, YouTube stream really could use some updating. Like, Twitch, from at least from what I have seen, I've never streamed on Twitch, and I've never really looked into like all the features that like Twitch streaming has that YouTube doesn't. But like you can just click on someone's name and look at all the chats that they've sent, all the messages that they've sent in all your streams ever. And YouTube just like like, dude, they're part of Google. Like I bet they could easily do that. Collecting data? That's like a Google thing. I can't just click on someone's name and then look at all the chats that they've sent. I spent a month in that domain and I got mid artifacts. Oh yeah, me too actually, Dark Knight. Yeah, me too. Like I spent like at least a month now. Like the moment that domain came out, I started farming it. I only took a break to I don't remember who it was. I raised like one character, I think. I don't remember who it was, but I only stopped using my resin to farm that domain just to raise a character. But other than that, it's only been like all my resin since that domain came out have gone straight to that domain, and it's just terrible. It's not even Skirk's best artifact set. Sorry, shoot. Where is it? Can't find it anymore. Oh, Sporit. Appreciate it, buddy. How are you doing? Nope. Apparently wasn't high enough. But I guess I could at least glide down to it. It's not so bad. I'm gonna get exploded, aren't I? I'm gonna get exploded, aren't I? Okay, I somehow did not. Somehow I did not. That was fascinating. Oh, that guy's leading the guy straight towards me. Oh, he is right on your tail, buddy. He is right on your tail. Well, he was right on your tail. Apparently still couldn't get him. Oh. Oh man, and he still got to it. I'm getting away from there. Because the camera is so zoomed out, it doesn't look like I'm actually sprinting. I keep thinking that I'm not sprinting because it looks like I'm moving slowly. Because the camera is so zoomed out. The guy missed. Nope, you ain't getting that. Oh, these guys are getting that one, I think, because I suck. Oh, yep, that guy sucks even harder. Somebody already got it, though. Oh god, he is on your tail, buddy. Yep, both of us. Got both of us. I'm not sprinting. Oh man. Oh, run away. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Hey, what's up, Spartan? Did you... Oh my god, it's raining. And I gotta pick my son up from school. Probably do that in... as soon as I'm done with this event. These events feel copy-pasted to me. It's always coin collecting. It's, I mean, like, okay. Now, I'm not gonna give them credit. Right? I'm not gonna give them credit for it, but I do understand, like, why a lot of these events are, like, copy-pasted. It's mostly like throwaway events, right? Like obviously they have like their main event, right? Every patch there's like one main event, and like a whole one main event, and then there's like the throwaway random mini game events, and then there's leyline, leyline overflow, and sometimes recently it was like a double artifact overflow, whatever it was called. And sometimes it's talent books, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, I think it's talent books sometimes, right? So I understand, like, why they have to do that, because they have to at least have a certain number of events per patch. And they just have, like, a certain, like, a team, coming up with, like, these different events per patch. And they have to just get at least a certain number of events, right? Like there's the main event, which they actually spend time on developing, and then there's like developing and like making new stuff for it, right? Like writing a script for it, writing a script for it and stuff like that. But at the same time, they also have to have, because again they have to have at least a certain number of events per patch. They have to make up these like quote unquote, I guess, throwaway events, right? Where they don't really make anything new. They just take whatever they already had, and then make an event out of it. Somehow this guy keeps targeting me. And I just suck at keeping an eye on my phlogiston. The big coin right there that no one seems to have gone for until now. Oh my god. Laggy players just... For some reason, this guy just will not get hit. Nope. Just being a jerk. Oh, there. Being familiar with where all the, like, these things are, whatever these are called, seems to be a pretty big, seems to give you a pretty big advantage in this kind of minigame. Oh, I guess it's this. Oh god, I'm being targeted. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna be swimming here in a second. Yep. There are no more coins. Jeez, did everyone get them already? Ran out again. I keep running out. Oh. Spartan, if I've RJ help. How, dude, y'all are like just talking about whatever it is y'all are talking about. I've just decided to keep my hands off. Just decided to keep my hands off of it. So Spartan, if I've learned anything from being old, it's to stay out of your business, right? To keep out. What does that mean? To keep out of other people's business. If random people decide to come sit down in your living room and have a discussion that has nothing to do with you, I'll just stay in my room. Just, y'all hang out in my living room. I'll just stay in my room. Don't bother me, then I won't bother you. Spirit just came in earlier, didn't? Oh, there. Instead of Sayu rolling, now we have Natlin for characters for movements. Oh, I'm so sorry, Spirit. I was playing the little mini game here, and no good game. I need look screen. I no good game. I need look screen. I also no good. Speak fake. How did I not get hit by that? Somehow I did not get hit by that. These guys are really laggy. This guy is really coming after me. And he's just miserably failing. The guy's probably playing on mobile, and I'm probably really laggy to him. But, yeah, the guy probably doesn't even know how to control the thing. He's not shooting out. Yeah, he does not know how to control that thing. He has not shot a single projectile the whole time. Oh, I think he's gonna get... Nope, I'm gonna get it. Oh, yep. Being greedy. I saw him coming. And I was being greedy. Okay, finally, someone who knows what they're doing is the Saurian. Yep. He definitely knows what he's doing this time. But for some reason is not hitting the guy in first place. Oh, yeah. Oops. Yep. He was right behind me. Hey, stupid. First place is over there. I like the Harry Potter minigame with Gun Hermione. Harry Potter minigame, Gun Hermione. Sorry, which one is that, Spartan? Is Cryo Kazuha usable? What do you mean by Cryo Kazuha? Like Cryo, like Kazuha normal attacking with Chongyun? Like cryo infusion? Like what do you mean? Chaska? Oh, that one. Gun Hermione. It was okay. It was okay. Like my only problem with it is because it's co-op. I often get, and because I'm an idiot. I knew I was in Asia, and I knew I was like picking the North America server, but I still went with it, right? And hence here I am, 2025, 5 years after the game's release, complaining about why my ping is really high compared to other players. Because the server I picked is literally on the other side of the planet. Somebody's already going for it. I missed it. I am, however, getting it, and not this. Well, no, he is getting it, not me. Because I guess I have high ping, and I could see the delay in when I am like visually touching them. And when I'm when the server thinks I'm actually getting them. Where are... Oh my god, I do not have these red things there. I was close. It does squeak. It does actually squeak. Yeah, that's okay. That's a pretty cute. That's a pretty cool detail that they added in. When Varay says like sprinting fast, and you suddenly stop, it squeaks, just like your shoes squeak on a shiny floor. That's pretty sweet. Oops. Oh god, I am... yep, nope. I was right next to the guy. Somehow could not explode me. I am just sprinting, okay. There's the guy just collecting coins instead of blowing us up. Well, he is at least trying to blow us up. Yep, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I heard it squeak again. Hey, what's up, Naruto Uzumaki? I thought you were inside a cube. How'd you get out, man? How has no one gone for this? What? Okay, they got it, but they didn't get on? It's odd. Oh god. Well, Thank goodness I wasn't greedy enough to go for that one. As someone who got their bachelor's degree on Saturday, I could say being 18 doesn't make you mature. Oh yeah, no, no. The age is not what makes you mature. What makes you mature is the stuff that you experience in life. In my case, I I actually was recently, but it does help you find the right time and place to argue. That is true. That is true. Becoming 18 does help you find the right time and place to argue. Will Skirk power creep Mavuika? I don't think so. I don't think Hoyo would want to do something like that, like power creeping the most recent Archon immediately. Like right, like obviously like not immediately, right? In fact, like Mavuika's already having her first rerun, but it's too soon. I think it's too soon to power creep the most recent Archon, especially when said Archon was also such a massive power creep compared to everyone else before her. All right, so I think that would be a pretty. It's a pretty deep hole that Hoyo would be digging for itself when it comes to power creep. Because like, especially because for several years now, Hoyo seemed to be really holding back on power creep for as long as they could. So yeah, and like very recently they seem to have I don't know about let go of that mindset where like they try their best to sell characters not based on power creep. Okay, this guy knows what he's doing. He is just staying in the middle and just aiming for us. Unfortunately, probably because of heavy lag, he is, and maybe even because he plays on mobile. Maybe that's why it's not working. Oh, that one almost got me. Oh, that one probably would have gotten me, even though he wasn't aiming for me. He is really gunning for me though. He seems to be really gunning for me. Oh no, no. Apparently he was like switching between me and that other guy. 1 coin. Oh. Not Hoyo. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Genshin or like whoever's in charge of like Genshin stuff seems to have really tried their best to hold off on power creep. And for a few years, it did work. It did work, especially as Genshin didn't have any solid competition. But now that Genshin has like solid competition, it is starting to not be able to sell new characters like solely based on just character lore and character design. And I understand like stuff like that. It's just part of business. Oh, I should have gotten on the platform here sooner. Get the middle one, get this one, get on this tall thing, jump up, get this one before the other guy can get it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Guy almost got me right as I landed. I think he's gonna gun for me. For some reason, he's not. Okay. Oh god, that was good. That was good. He predicted that one. I think I was just aiming for the barrels. Yeah. Oh god, there's two of us here. Nope. Gotta get away from these other guys. Based on Owen Deluse's video, Skirk is top 5, but not top 1. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She definitely does not power creep Mavuika, and rightfully so. I would be really, I would be kind of scared if she power crept Mavuika already. Okay. Anyway, it's kind of late. I gotta go pick up my son from school. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know. Hang on, text on screen. Okay. Alright, be right back, guys. Be right back.
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ、好きにすればいい。私に報告か？聞こう。そのように私の瞳をじっと見つめるのはやめた方がいい。何を見てしまうとも限らないからね。
Yeah. When I left, for some reason, the guys who were arguing in chat seemed to have stopped. Or did chat on my laptop just stop working? Nope. Everyone seemed to have stopped. Seems to have stopped.
私に報告か？聞こう。
She all but requires both farina and iced coffee. She does, yeah. Fortunately and unfortunately. Unfortunately, for those who don't have them, it's awful. She's awful. Well, I wouldn't say she's awful. Without her premium supports, Skirk just feels like an okay DPS. She feels very average. And with her premium supports, of course, and probably even her constellations and her premium weapon, she's a top tier DPS. Otherwise, yeah, I guess it's you know, I think it's a reasonable design. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I think it's reasonable. Because Hoyo has to keep making money, right? So they have to find a way to encourage players to pull for one or even more characters if possible. So giving us really strong characters damage-wise, but only if we give them what they want. Or at least, if not all of what they want, at the very least some of what they want. Sounds like a reasonable proposition to me. Horse slide is the flex between Shenhe, Ayaka, Charlotte's Whip, and New Valley. Oh, Spartan. You can actually put Molani on that 4th slot. Put TTDS and 4P Cinder City on Molani. Literally support Molani for the 4th slot. Only shield hasn't been power crept, has it? Or Lanian's He2 really did surpass it. That sounds like a math question. I'm going to take a wild guess here. I'm going to say not, but probably really close. But Zhongni's shield still is still like much higher value shield, I think. Just because it's for it's not an Anemo shield, right? So it's a Geo shield, and Zhongli has a passive that just straight up makes his shield stronger. I don't remember what it meant, what the words are, but I remember that it's not just for a specific element, but it's for all elements.
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ、好きにすればいい。
Okay. Well, I still have time before the next daily server reset. Might as well finish doing what I should be doing. I've been kind of anxious the past couple of days. I've just been so lazy. I just don't want to do anything recently. But at the same time, I am running out of time. I need to do my exploration of the whatever the region's name is called. Sacred Mountain and Land, Sanctified Land, yeah, whatever, right? I need to do this 4 times over, and I haven't even done it once. and this includes actual exploration, like getting the chests and stuff, as well as getting the Pyroculus. And I haven't done it even once. I've already spent about 45 minutes doing my friends' accounts, but nothing else. Oops, that's not the exploration team. Oh, there. No, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this one already. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it was somewhere here. Why are the mark? Where's the marker? Why did I not mark it? Pretty sure I marked it. Did I not do? Did I not do this on my friend's account? Pretty sure I did. Okay, yikes. Underneath. Hey, what's up, Batman? How's it going, man? What are you doing today? I just got finished doing this event, finally, on the last two accounts that I had to do it on. Because I have 3 accounts, right? 3 accounts that I act like of my own that I play 100% actively on. And I take care of my friend's account, and I have an Asia account which I log into whenever I feel like it. And whenever there's like small, easy events that that you can easily do even without properly built characters, I just log into my Asia account and I do them. So I had to do this event 5 times over. So 3 of my own like personal accounts, which I actively play on, my Asia account and my friend's account. I did it on my friend's account, my third account, and my Asia account off stream before today, and then I did it twice just before you came in on my first and second accounts. And now I am looking for. Well, I'm not looking for, but I'm collecting the oculi. I'm not looking for them. I'm actually just following someone's guide. Someone's guide to get all the oculi from the most recent new region of Natlin. There it is. Have not been here, actually. Yeah, have not been here at all. Wait, there's sky split stuff here? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, a couple of days ago I started pre-farming for Skirk, and I did not get like the flowers, the local specialties from this region. I only got it from the overworld. Playing 3 gacha games already exhausting for me, let alone playing one game with multiple accounts. It's not as well. It is tiring, yeah, right, frankly, because like every time you play on one account, it's the same game over and over and over again. But like, so a game like this includes like exploration and looking for stuff, right? Because I do it right? And it's the same game, and it's the same. I have to do the same thing over and over again. It gets faster and faster the more times I do it, and I understand, right? It's boring because it's it's a it feels like a job, honestly, and like it's that's my fault, and I know it feels awful, but it doesn't feel as awful to me as it does me playing. Let's say okay. Let's say for example, I have 3 personal accounts. Let's say for example, I did not take care of my friend's account and I didn't have my Asia account. Instead of playing 3 Genshin accounts, instead, what if I played Genshin, HSR, and ZZZ? What if I played one account on each of those 3 games? Every time I had to like, I finished one thing. When I started the next thing, it would be the very beginning all over again of something different, which means I'm going to take as much time doing that one as it would for me to do something the first time around because I've never experienced it. And okay, cool, that is quote unquote new content that I consumed. But if said game isn't something that I really enjoy, right, then it would just actually feel like a job to me. So I'd rather play a game that I like multiple times over than play one game that I like, one game that I don't like very much, and one game that I kind of don't like. Maybe like I don't know. Yeah. So that being said, for oh, what the heck is this place? The guy's going just went into. Oh my god, I have... What the heck? Where is this? I need... There. Oops. Come on. Just get in there. Thank you. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay, this is actually great that these horn things on this flying stone dragon thing doesn't it doesn't block the camera. Right? It doesn't like suddenly zoom in like this when I hover, when I move the camera this way. That's actually pretty good. All your accounts have the same progress, like securing all endgame rewards, Spiral Abyss, etc. My 3 accounts, yes. My friend's account, he does his own Spiral Abyss because that's like the only. Well, that's like, I guess, yeah. That's kind of like the only thing that he cares about, Spiral Abyss. And you know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna really like Onslaught, Stygian Onslaught, this new endgame coming in 5.7. Yeah, so in 5.7 there will be 2 things he's gonna look forward to. As for progress, my friend's account is, well, it's a semi-whale account. Nowadays, he's not as much of a whale as he used to be. He's more like a dolphin nowadays, just R1, R1C0 characters that don't need constellations, and he gets some constellations that give a lot of value. But my account, my first account is Welkin and Battle Pass. But like combat wise, they're all pretty similar. Of course, my first account is gonna have an edge over my second and third accounts because like it has more primos overall. But yeah, they're all similar in progress. Except for my Asia account, of course. Like I said, I just log into it whenever I feel like it. My Asia account literally is stuck at world level 5. World level 5, but it's been stuck at world level 5 for like I don't know, coming up on a year now. So it should have been at world level 6, maybe, hey, maybe even world level 7 like by now. And I just do not want to, because the highest level character I have on that account is only level 70. Oops. Yeah, highest level character I have on that account is only level 70. Highest level weapon, I believe, is level 80. Oops. There we go. Oh my god. This Hoyo certainly has figured out how to time gate its content. Like that long ride that I had just now, just to get up to the top of this mountain to get this one Pyroculus. That was a form of time gating, right? Like they were able to time gate how quickly I quote unquote consumed their content. I hate it, but at the same time I also understand it's their game, right? It's like the guys who make the decisions and stuff, obviously they are like businessmen, right? But the guys who make this stuff are artists, right? They are a bunch of artists, and this is like stuff like this. The stuff that they make is sort of like, at least to them, kind of like art. And artists, they don't. Artists generally don't like it when their art is appreciated in quote unquote the wrong way. Right, like artists generally want people to appreciate their art the way they appreciate it. And it's similar to a lot of things actually. It's similar to, like, for example, I don't know how old you guys are. Like if you guys are actually like already working and stuff. If you are, then hey, great, you guys will understand this. But if not, then you guys will probably not understand this. So anyway, yeah, like so when you have a job, right, and like let's say your job is, it's not just like a security guard at the mall, right? It's an actual like job that requires passion and like attention to detail, and like requires your focus, right? It's an actual job that requires you to invest at least some emotion into it. So, and those kinds of jobs, typically, you have like people have a specific way that they do things because they believe that it is the quote unquote right way to do it, or like the better way to do it, or the best way to do it, whatever. And that to you is already a form of art. It's what you believe in. And like when you see like let's say your boss walks in, your boss who's never done the same job ever, right? And your boss is just the kind of boss that just looks at spreadsheets all day long and sees that, oh, number go down, you employee do better, right? And then you employee are like, and then boss says like, oh, you should do it this way, you should do it that way, and like you feel insulted because you do it the exact way you've done it for a very long time, because you know that is the better way to do it according to your experience, right? And like experience is a good thing. Experience teaches you a lot more than knowledge does, right? And like but unfortunately, knowledge is and I'm not saying that knowledge is bad, right? Obviously knowledge is also important, but when it comes to well, modern day society, you need knowledge to take an exam, to get a piece of paper to say that you are qualified to do something, right? Like a licensed doctor who specializes in who's a surgeon, right? You will generally trust that guy to do surgery on you, to do a specific surgery on you, than a back alley surgeon who has done the same exact surgery thousands of times for decades. And people and like Hoyo, the artists, and I'm not talking about like Hoyo artists specifically only, and I'm not talking about Hoyo artists only, right? Of course the money people, right? The executives also want players to not be able to just blast through the all the content that they paid to the artists to make in one go. In one go, because they want the like, well, it's a service, it's a game as a service, right? Which means they can only put out a certain amount of content in a given amount of time. So they have to make that content last at the very least as like before the next at the very least before the next time they can give you another set of content. Adult job stuffs are hard to understand, man. um, Not necessarily. Like it's very straightforward. Like obviously you can think of it like in a very complicated way, right? Especially like when you get into the details of it. But you can also just look at it in a very simple way. In a very simple way, you need money to. You need money. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you need money, and you need money, and you have time, and you have energy, right? You don't have money, but you have time and energy. You are, and someone has money but doesn't have enough time and doesn't have enough energy for something that he wants to do. So you two essentially trade, right? You give him your time and energy, he gives you his money. And your reasons for doing for trading your time and energy, that's up to you, right? Like whether it's I don't know, like you are planning. Oh, hang on, where is this on the map? I guess I am on the right spot. Oh, 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 oh. Why did it walk off? I was just like, what? Did I accidentally press on the W key? That was dumb. Okay, so apparently it was there, but I guess I already went and got it. Was it on that specific one? Oh, no, no. I guess it was a platform that was here, but isn't here anymore. Why did I say on box? It's not on a box. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Me going back. So essentially, like your reasons for doing so are like it's up to you, right? Like whether it's to feed your family, whether it's to buy to buy the next big thing that you want to buy for yourself, right? People's motivations are different. That's not where I wanted to go. Okay, apparently this is a Pyroculus that was part of the big world quest that went underground here, which I'm pretty sure I already got. Oh, yeah, okay, hang on. So which part of the map was that on? Oh, yep, okay. Already got that one. I got 7 or 8 years till I get a job after school and college. Yeah, like, okay, obviously, like you're a student, right? So you live with your parents. Your parents. Here's the thing. Think about this. Your parents do stuff that. Now I don't know how. I don't know what kind of person you are, right? But for me, I was a stupid son. Like I was a terrible son. Like I wasn't like doing drugs or anything. I wasn't like getting into fights at school or like causing trouble for my parents, right? But I was definitely not a good son. I was a quiet but not very good son when I was a kid, and all I cared about was that I got to do the stuff that I wanted to do, and that my parents just left me alone to do whatever I wanted to do, and I didn't cause them any trouble. And the fact that every single day, right, like no day offs, every single day, when you wake up, you have breakfast. Right, when you wake up, there's food that you can eat for breakfast. There's food that you can eat for lunch, and there's food that you can eat for dinner, and it's all on time. Right, and when you have to charge your phone, well, this one's today because back in the day, we had no phones. Right, this is today. Right, when you charge your phone, you just go get your I'm doing air quotes here, your charger. Plug it into your phone. Plug it into the wall. But where does this electricity come from? Right? It's electricity that your parents pay for. This charger did not come from your own pocket. You didn't buy this charger. You didn't buy the phone that this charger came with. Right? Like your parents got that for you. Your parents had to spend their time and energy in exchange for someone else's money and then got that stuff for you. They regularly pay electricity, maybe rent if you don't have your own house, and they regularly go out and buy groceries so that anytime everyone in the household needs to eat, which is every day, at least 3 times a day, always has food. And this is the sort of thing that I feel really bad about myself for not appreciating when I was a kid. Because like now that I do it, now that it's my job to do this stuff, it's not like so hard. It's not like rocket science hard. But it takes a certain amount of discipline to do it consistently, right? To never fail at it. Because you have to do it all the time, consistently. And like and the thing about it is it's not like being like a tech billionaire where you're just making decisions left and right. It's not like being like who's that like rich, like one of the richest people who is like his business is mostly like trading. I don't remember his name. He's really old. He's really old. But like it's not like stock trading, right? Where you make a decision and then like all of a sudden your $10,000 becomes $15,000. Your $10 million becomes $25 million, right? It's nothing exciting like that. It is boring but honest work. And that's the hardest part about it, because it's boring. It is not exciting. There's nothing exciting about it at all. But your parents still do it regardless. Your parents still do it regardless. And this is one of the many things that I feel awful about myself, that I did not appreciate when I was a kid. When you said it like that, it makes me sad. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm like killing your mood here today, but I just wish that more young people understood this stuff, including myself when I was young. I wish this like that I understood this stuff when I was a kid, because I definitely did not appreciate any of it. Like, despite like how significant it is, but no one absolutely talks about it. And I just wish that more young people appreciated it now. Now that the world has turned into whatever it is now, and I don't I don't see a good future for humanity. Honestly, there's a lot of messed up things going on. Kids are having shorter and shorter attention spans. They're getting harder and harder to encourage to actually do the stuff that they're supposed to do, right? The stuff that a human being who is alive and functioning in society is supposed to do for survival and to continue to live a comfortable life for the remainder of their years. Unless if they understand this stuff. Really quick with analogies. Makes sense for a teacher like you. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thanks. Although I don't refer to myself as a teacher. I like to refer to myself as just a tutor. Teacher, quote unquote teachers. I really only use the word teacher for people who actually like went to school for it, spent blood, sweat, and tears studying, doing all nighters, especially preparing for their board exams, and actually putting in the effort to actually become a licensed teacher. Right? I'm sort of more like a back alley teacher. Yeah. Yeah, but not a teacher. Again, not a teacher. I don't teach like proper like curriculum. I just tutor based on what I think the kid is missing. And based on what I think. Warren Buffett. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, yeah, Warren Buffett. But I know my parents work hard for me, so I try to stop making stuff hard for them. Hey, you know what? That's actually, yeah, that's real nice of you, Batman. That's actually you're probably I bet you're probably doing a lot better than I am, being a good son and all. I sort of just did the bare minimum as a kid. I hardly ever did anything to help out at home, right? And like every now and then I would feel like a complete jerk for not doing anything at all to help out at home and stuff. Um, oh, okay. I guess that's the one that it's going for in the video here. So every now and then I would ask my mom, "Hey, mom, can you teach me how to use the washing machine? Can you teach me how to do laundry?" And then like she tries to give me a little bit of time, tries to teach me how to do it, but because I'm a kid and not a very smart one, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it, and like my mom doesn't have the patience for it, so she just eventually gets mad at me, and then just tells me to just stop bothering her. So in the end, I end up just never learning to actually do this stuff. And even now, like I'm a grown man, I still don't know how to do laundry. Like, I mean, obviously, I know how to use water and soap, right? But like doing laundry like efficiently for like not just myself, no idea, no idea. Still can't do that for myself at all. Still cannot do that for myself at all. And that one though, I still do sort of blame myself for that one, for just being slow and not learning like when my mom taught me how to do it. But at the same time, I also partly blame my mom for just not having the patience to properly teach a child something as essential, a skill as essential as just doing laundry. Right? And like now, she, uh, she, um, she considers that as like one of like the bad things, like one of my bad traits is like I'm like a grown man who still doesn't know how to do laundry. Like, how am I supposed to know? I was never taught. Like, school doesn't teach me how to do laundry. Like, I tried to ask you to teach me when I was a kid. You didn't have the patience for it. Thankfully, thankfully, I married a woman who is actually pretty good at household stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for bringing back sad memories. No, no, it's like, it's not really like, I know I'm definitely not old enough for like to, be like this, right? But like, oops, I need to plunge next to this thing. There you go. Not to not be like, no, I know what. It's only temporary. I'm definitely not old enough to be like this, right? And when I say be like this, I'm talking about like to like when you get when things no when enough time, when plenty of time, sorry, when plenty of time has passed, eventually anything, like any of your memories, even bad ones, right? Like memories that were bad at the time that they happened, all just like good and bad doesn't like they're not just black and white anymore. They all just become different shades of gray. Or no, not even different shades of gray. They all sort of just become gray. Like this is just gray, that was gray. And like they all become just memories. They all just become memories. They're like memories that become part of you, that also like shape what kind of person you are when you get older. What kind of person? Like yeah, all of them are part of you. And it the things that you experience in life and how you react to them are very reliant on your personality, based on like how you react to them, like based on how you react to them. Like for example, when you're a kid and you have a bully at school, right? It is okay, it is that bully's fault for obviously like making you go through bullying at school, but at the same time it is it's completely up to you whether or not you become the next supervillain, right? Whether or not you become like the next Syndrome from The Incredibles. Right? Or you become a person who strives to help other people who are being bullied. Oops. Okay, so where is this? Oh, it's somewhere here? Ah, okay. Probably have to break that. Yeah. Anyway, good memories or bad memories, after enough time, they sort of aren't just good and bad memories anymore. They all just become memories. And in fact, even the bad memories become like they make you feel like they make you like when once enough time has passed. Hey, what's up, Luap? Once enough time has passed, like once plenty of time has passed, even the bad memories make you tear up one day. Like thinking back to those days that you're like, man, I wish I could relive those days. Because now I don't know if this is true for all people, or if it's just, or if it's mostly a result of the significant difference in quality of life in 2020, like in the 2020s, between the 1990s and the 2020s. Right, I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure it's a combination of both. Because like when you're a kid, you don't really ever have to worry about anything. Right, like you wake up and then like everything is there for you. Your uniform is washed and pressed. Your school uniform is washed and pressed. Your books, your notebooks. You have a pencil to go to school with. You have paper to write on. You have notebooks for school. You can actually go to school because somebody paid tuition for you, right? And somebody took the time and spent the money to actually register you as a student for a certain school, right? So like everything will really just feel a lot simpler to you when you were a kid. And because you're a kid, you don't really understand a lot of like how a lot of that happens. And deep, oops, underground. I have to make a description for this because it is in a very specific spot. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to remember where this one is. Right. So like maybe my perspective on things is a little bit skewed because I was a kid. And to me, from my perspective at the time, life in general felt much simpler than it is today. But at the same time, that might also be a result of just the drastic change in society. Because remember, in the 1990s and the early 2000s, the internet didn't exist, at least not in the way that it does today, and social media didn't exist, and YouTube didn't exist, online jobs didn't exist. Like a lot of stuff that exists today didn't exist, and a lot of the stuff that we have now that we didn't have back then are all like very convenient things, and it's really nice that we have them now. But they are also a lot of them are also they also bring with them complications. Hey, what's up, Stella? How's it going, man? Hey guys, with servers, bro, playing. Hey, what's up, Techno? I'm on my friend's account, so this isn't actually my account. My friend's account is on the EU server. My personal accounts are on the NA server. Yeah, my personal accounts are on the NA server. I also have an Asia account, which I hardly ever log into, really. So yeah. Like for example, okay. Okay, online job, for example. Online job. So it has its conveniences, right? I can literally wake up, turn on my computer, and start working. But it also brings with it its own complications. That means now I had to provide my own hardware. I have to own a computer. I have to learn a little bit about a computer, right? Like how, like what components go into it, and like what are the good components that go into it? What are the efficient components that go into it? What component, like what specs should I have that aren't absurdly expensive but more than enough for me to do my job, right? And how do I maintain it, right? Like how do I maintain such hardware, etc., etc.? How do I keep it, yeah, in case like something breaks down, like I have to learn how to fix it. Compared to if online jobs didn't exist, then I would have literally an office job, or maybe even like a physical labor kind of job. And I would have literally just had to get up an hour before my shift, take a shower, make a quick breakfast, have breakfast like really quickly, or maybe have breakfast on the way to work, and then get to work about 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes before my shift, and then start working, right? And if anything breaks down at work, it's probably not going to be my job to fix it. It's going to be somebody else's job to fix it. Right? My only job will be whatever my job would be. And not all the other stuff that comes along with the convenience of being able to literally wake up and turn on my computer and get to work. Yeah, so a lot of the like it's mostly technological advancements. It's also like society differences between now and then. Like getting a job back then, you just needed to not be stupid, right? Like education up to 10, up to 10. You mean 10th grade is free here where I live? Oh, that's really like 100% there. So there are no private schools where you are, Batman? It's all for the government. Private schools exist for the rich. I mean, it's the same thing here too. I think probably almost all countries have public schools and private schools. But over here, obviously, it depends on like it highly depends on like which city you live in. In the city I live in, private schools not only are private schools actually better than public schools. I'm not saying like better, like they have more better facilities, etc., etc. Like obviously, like public schools have all the facilities that you could need to educate someone. But the school curriculum, obviously, like if there is no difference between the public school and private school, then there would be no reason why anyone would go to a private school, right? And like pay tuition if they could get the same thing for free. So private schools had to, I guess, differentiate themselves from from public school. So they had like one of the main things that they did was to just have a more advanced curriculum. So when you go to a private school, when you go to first grade, you're actually learning. No, when you go to preschool, right? Like first year of school, you're like 3 4 years old. What you learn there is actually something that you would have been learning in public school next year. Not this year. Next year, and maybe not even next year, but like in 2 years from now. This has its advantages and disadvantages. Back then, in my opinion, the topics included in private school curriculum was just advanced enough to for them to differentiate themselves, but not so advanced that the topics are inappropriate for the age of kids that they are teaching. I can't remember specifically what topics I learned when I was in third grade. But so my son now is in fourth grade, and last year, and obviously like the years before that, I had to like every now and then I had to help him. I had to help him like study for exams and stuff. I had to help him like do projects and stuff. And a lot of the topics were a lot of the topics I thought were like okay, it seems like a very third grade kind of topic. And then like every now and then it would just randomly be like I would just randomly feel like whoa, what the heck is this? Like, why is this in third grade? Like, dude, third grade, and then they were being taught about quote unquote government projects. Like, dude, kids in third grade don't even know what the heck a government is. Oh, there it is. Hmm. Um. Yeah. And it just blows my mind that another thing too is like every now and then like teachers would have like their school teachers would have some kind of meeting, like some kind of government mandated meeting, and so they had to like take days off, but the students did not get the days off. Like what would happen was the teachers would just consolidate this their lessons for that day and put them on like an online like thing for the kids to just self study. Right? Like, do you think a 9-year-old kid, an 8 or 9-year-old kid, is gonna understand, like, is gonna understand on their own the concept of government projects? I highly doubt that, and it's so annoying to me that this is like if this was what it was gonna be, if I knew it was gonna be like this in the first place, then I would have just decided to not send my son, send my child to school, because like I'm like in the end, I'm having to spend time, my own time and energy to teach my son the thing that I'm supposed to be paying you to teach them. Even though they're just 3, teach them something like what? Farina, come on. I don't know why schools nowadays are crazy to teach kids random stuff. Yeah, right. It's like it's so. My problem is not that the topic is too advanced for the kids. My problem is the inconsistency. Like at one moment, they'll be doing like dances at school, right? Like they'll just be dancing to like a kids video on YouTube. And then the next moment, they're being expected to learn about government. And I definitely don't remember learning about government stuff when I was in third grade. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would remember that if we were ever taught that stuff. And that's one. Okay. Next is... Oh my god, where the heck is this? What? Oh. Uh. Oh. Okay. Guess over here. Schools think they're upgrading, meanwhile it's not. Yeah, that's true. And like, okay, so earlier I wanted to get on this topic. Um, when I started the topic of like advanced school curriculum, right? Like in my city, my city is a pretty good example of private schools trying to have a quote unquote advanced school curriculum, a more advanced school curriculum, right? So I emphasize the word more there because more is a comparative word. I need the purple guy, but I don't have one. Where in the world am I supposed to get one? Right, like in my city, they have to find a way to like what differentiate themselves, to for people to have a reason to actually go to private schools. Otherwise, people would just send their kids to public schools. So having a more advanced curriculum is, I guess, the only thing left for them to do. And the thing is, so obviously, like private schools, especially because like public schools, obviously, like they're public schools, right? Like they already follow what like the government's guidelines on like educations and stuff. So like they don't need to go through as much scrutiny for like certification and stuff in order to be legally allowed to educate kids, to educate students, right? And to call themselves a school. So private schools, they all have to go through like a bunch of certification and stuff, and like they all have to prove that they are passing and or exceeding such education standards and stuff. So like some of the things they do is like they want to impress whoever it is that that approves this stuff, right? By and one of the things that are included in this would be having an advanced curriculum. And and you can't just use the same curriculum every time. Just because your curriculum this year was advanced last year doesn't mean that you're going to be able to present the same thing to the same guy next year and still call it advanced. Every year you're going to have to come up with something more advanced than the year before. And then at some point, right, in a couple of years from now, you're going to get to the point where you've stepped up the ladder like so many times that what it is that you're teaching like a certain age of kids is way too advanced for them because you had to get your certification. And this isn't really something that I completely blame schools for. It's more like a systemic problem. Yeah, it's more like a problem, like a systemic problem. It's not just the government system. Like obviously, like the government can just fix it, right? Because they could just decide to change the rules. They can decide to just start using common sense to approve or disapprove of certain things. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the right place. Oh, right. Pretty sure I should put it here. There we go. Oh, what is this? Wait. Hey. I didn't mean to start this. I'm also in the completely wrong place from the video that I'm following along to. Man, that was like 3 chests and like 1 spot, dude. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good efficiency. Okay, now to find wherever it is I need to be at. Pretty sure I had to be up there. And then for some stupid reason I came down here. I'm I'm in 10th grade. 10th now, they're teaching us about economy and how to be effective to the economy. You know what? That's actually something that's very useful. I don't know how it feels like to be a 10th grader in 2025. So I don't know if it feels like if it feels like it's age appropriate, but how to be effective in today's economy is something that is absolutely really vital information. Now, of course, granted, like as long as it's actually teaching stuff that will actually help you to be effective in the economy in 2025, sure, it'll be helpful. But if not, then just another checkbox for the teacher to be able to put a check mark on, so that they could say that they did their job. Hey, what's up, Zalos? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, man. How have you been? How have you been? Has been annoying without English VAs. I just learned to deal with it. In fact, I like listening to the Japanese voiceovers more than I do the English ones. I don't know. Like I like the English ones obviously because like I can actually like at the very least partly follow along the story even though like I'm just skipping everything. Even though I'm just skipping everything, but right, but obviously in Japanese, I'm already skipping everything, plus a language that I don't understand. So obviously, I'm just not gonna be able to follow along to anything. Oh, there it is. Yep, definitely needed to be up here and not down there. Hmm. Oops. That is. Okay, I think I got that one already. I think I got this one already. Top of the crystal? Oh, this one. Pretty sure I got that one too. If I can just find it. Where is this thing? Why can't I find it? Can't find it. Hang on, wait. Where is this dude on the map? Oops. Oh. I think no. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, this is definitely it's somewhere around here. Did I not get that one already? Pretty sure I would have gotten that one already. I already 100%ed the current update. Now I'm just waiting for Nodcry. I have been lazy. I have not wanted to do anything for the last couple of months now. Okay, which direction is that? Am I facing the right direction? Yes, I think so. What? How did I not get this one? Okay, this one was... Oh yeah, okay. I got that one already. In the cave. Oh, I think I remember this one. Which part of the map would this have been in? Yep. Pretty sure I got this one already. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, okay. Got that one already. Oh, interesting. The dragon is like broken apart and I have to like free up the different parts of it. Looks like there's more over there. But it looks like abyss stuff. Yep, there it is. Is the weapon banner a scam, or I've been getting the opposite weapon I wish for? I don't know about scam, but I definitely can say that it is a lot better now than it used to be. Like the whole, like, think about this. You only need one, what's it called? You only need one, oh, this is great. The abyss guy is standing in fire, in burning grass. So like it just took a bunch of damage off of it. Like just the burning grass took a bunch of damage off of its shield. That was nice. It only needs one epitomized path now. Yeah, only needs one epitomized path. At the very least, you get the opposite one, right? When you say the opposite one, I'm assuming that what you mean is like if you pick Fang of the Mountain King, you get Engulfing Lightning. At least you get Engulfing Lightning, not a standard 5-star weapon, right? That's not great, ideally, but it's also not terrible. I'm gonna take a guess here that I'm gonna have to take a ride on this dragon again. Okay, just... By the way, if you guys are wondering why I stand still not doing anything like every now and then, it's because I'm alt-tabbing to the video that I'm following along to. In order to get all the Oculus. Okay, So it looks like I might be on my final Pyroculus here. How many do I have? How many are there? 60. Oh, that is my last one. Nice. Does this ride go on for much longer, or should I get off here now? I feel like I should get off here now. But I also feel like that was gonna take me somewhere important. I might be wrong. It's just circling back though. Oh, is it just going in a circle now? Been saying that since day one. It's 100% scam. I have to say, nowadays, it's not because it's so scam. Well, sorry, I was doing a bit of stretching. Scam is a very strong word, and if we go by like the very definition of the word scam, I don't think so. But like, do you feel like you got scammed? Yeah, definitely. Oh wait, there's a statue of the seven here, right? Nope. There. No. Okay. Cannot believe in the internet these days. Yep, absolutely. You know, the internet used to be a much better place. Like, so obviously live streaming was not a thing in the 2000s, right? But I bet that if live streaming had already become a thing in the 2000s, we would not, like, we would just be able to play any video game we wanted and listen and played any music we wanted, like while live streaming, and not have this like copyright whatever that we have nowadays. Even if you just hum the tune of a song, you can get, yeah, you can get your video can get demonetized. Your video, your VOD, your stream can get demonetized. Right? Like you could just hang out. You could just hang out if this was the 2000s. Okay, daily server reset already happened. Oh, wait, does it? Huh? Oh, okay, okay. 79%. Um, that is actually kind of triggering. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, I think I've made a mistake. I have made a huge mistake. Okay. Hang on. I need to get to work right now. I forgot. There's a different schedule today. Okay. I completely forgot that there's a different schedule today. Um, all right. I'm so sorry to drop this ball on you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get going. I have to go right now. Anyway, for those of you who need help building your characters, accounts, or making a decision which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams, and in the pinned message in YouTube chat. If you want my personal opinion, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Bye, guys.